keep on breathing, but you know it's really hard when I'm dreaming about me and you and everything that we can do. Are you gonna be on that side now? Tell me, baby, please, are you gonna stick around? 'Cause all my time's for you. Just tell me that you want me to. I've been looking at you from across the room, and all of these lights look dim compared to you. And I'd be with you if you asked me to. 'Cause you know no one else compares to you, compares to you. I've been falling, 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 falling. You keep me coming, 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 coming. And every way, I promise I feel the same. 'Cause I'll love you more than any other words can say. I've been falling, 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 falling. Keep me coming, 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 coming. And every day and every way, I promise I feel the same. 'Cause I'll love you more than any other words can say. I'm sorry that it's hard to know, but it's been really hard to show. And I know I gotta keep on breathing, but you know it's really hard when I'm dreaming about me and you and everything that we can do. Are you gonna be on that side now? Tell me, baby, please, are you gonna stick around? 'Cause all my time's for you. Just tell me that you want me to. I've been looking at you from across the room, and all these lights look dim compared to you.
Prepare your buns. But listen to the song.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Yeah! I got it.
Ah!
Jay-Z. Oh!
How about you just die, Iris? How's that sound? How's that sound? What? What?
I could.
Oh, oh! Get the school Colkin. Oh! Ah! Oh, fuck! Ah! Look at those pecs! Probably this isn't on what enough.
I've never seen that spell.
How many squats?
Alright, guys. Hi, hello. Hi, guys. Welcome to another stream. Hello. Welcome, guys, to the Griffy Buns channel. Hi. Oh, God. Hi, guys. Hello, and welcome to another stream. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like crap today. Oh, God, there's something in my throat. Oh, ew, ew. Wait, hold on. Blah. Thanks for the follow earlier. Of course. Hold on, sorry. Oh, my God, what's happening to me? Yeah, but no, of course. I've been meaning to go through my followers and follow everyone back. That's something I try to do. So, yeah, I'm not even gonna try and hide. I feel like crap today. I'm not gonna hide this part as well. I don't think I've ever hit the go live button before without like having some sort of a plan of what I was. Whoa! Did you hear that? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, that just came out of nowhere. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh man, yeah, no, I'm feeling a little poopy today. But yeah, I've never hit the go live button without like having some sort of an idea of what I was doing. I've got no clue what the heck I'm doing. All I knew is that I just wanted to stream. If I was just sitting alone in my bed, I would have just like short-circuited and just not been in a good place. So I'm like, let's just hit the live button. Let's see what happens. So here we are. We're on Just Chatting. I figured I'd chat with you guys. We can even fool around and do whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. I don't have any plans. I'm usually the type of person who like over plans. Anybody who knows me in real life, I know some of my friends come in and watch me stream. They could totally call me out and be like, yeah, you're so annoying. They're like, God, you want to have everything down. Look at the schedule for the 12-hour event. I've got this gigantic cheese block of text with my schedule down to the T of what I'm doing for the 12-hour. And yet here I am like, I don't know what I'm doing. That's such a cool intro. Not even gonna ask how you made it. Thank you. Oh, you know what though? It's actually a funny story how I made that, so I don't mind telling you. So I made it in Filmora. I have zero experience with like video editing and video making. I'm really good with like photoshopping and photo editing, but when it comes to video editing, other than like attaching clips together, which I realize that that is what the intro is, but like I wanted to do more with it, I guess. I guess in retrospect, now that I think about it, I didn't do too much like actual editing with my my intro. So I literally just could have, because I usually do stuff on like iMovie on my iPhone. But I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like edit something. Plus I added music, which iMovie's really bad with. So yeah, but the funny thing is because I used the free version of Filmora. Can you see how tired I am? Did you see how gross my eyes looked there for a second? Since I used the free version of Filmora, I had a gigantic watermark on the entire video, and I was just like, this is the ugliest thing ever. I made the entire video without realizing, oh yeah, that's like totally a normal thing. So what I did is I used Streamlabs OBS to screen record the preview of the video, and then I used that as my intro. So if you notice there's like a bit of a quality drop in the intro, no, that's not on your end, and no, it's not because of like my internet or anything. It's literally just the video itself is not the greatest quality. But I figured that in the future when I became bigger, maybe I would like actually pay for like a video editing software and figure that out, and not have a gigantic watermark on my thing. That's so big brain. Thank you. I know when I realized that, I said, is this gonna work? And it did. It took a little bit. It was a little janky, but eventually, yeah, I got it to work. Good for you for being creative. Thank you. Yeah, no, it was just, I think I was just sitting at work one day and I was like, dude, it was like a roller coaster, because it was, oh my gosh, I really want to have an intro video. Whippy, Seth, hello! The one and only Seth Roth. Oh my god, and I've been trying to get better at like shouting people out, because if anybody deserves it, it's you. Hold up. Let me give you that. Big shout out. You guys should definitely go check him out. He's my first ever subscriber. I meant to drop in on you. I know you were doing the voice acting for Final Fantasy IX. I meant to drop in during work, but yeah, work was rough today, so I don't know what I got distracted by, but I meant to drop in and be like, I wish you a good stream, but then just, yeah, so nah, it's good, we vibing, hell yeah. Yeah, so, spoiler alert, I've got literally no plan with this stream. I just wanted to hit the live button and kind of figure it out. So for right now, we're just chatting. I don't know, I don't know, I figured we could, like maybe react to like YouTube. Again, I love how I say like I don't ever have anything, like I always am like to the T, like I always know what I want to do. I have a schedule. I do it all the time. And then I'm over here like, oh, I have no plan for today. And yet even though I have no plan, I still had plans. Like, oh, maybe I will feel in the mood to play a game at some point, or maybe we can like look at like funny YouTube videos. Like you guys can like tell me funny videos to look at and I'll like react and be weirded out by them. No schedule is best schedule. Hell yeah. I can't even say I relate, because I'm like so anal when it comes to like, I was just joking with Wonderful earlier, because my 12-hour stream, which is in 2 days, is it? Yeah, on the 8th. I got this big block of text with the schedule for it. I'm like, bro, if you needed a better representation of me as a person, look at that just vomit block of text, like of just the to the T schedule. And I'm over here now like, what am I doing? I don't know. Hi guys, welcome. But yeah, we're here, we're chilling. I didn't want to cancel stream because even though part of me was like, maybe I should just take the time off and relax. I don't know. It's something about just streaming makes me happy. I mean, I could like add a lot more words to that sentence and make it like way more like mushy and like deep or whatever, but like that's just as truthful as I can get. Like streaming seriously has made me just so much happier as of late. And I mean, even just having like one person chatting with me like makes me the happiest little child in the world. It's like even when I'm like sad like this, like I'm still sitting here giggling like a loser, and it's just the magic of like streaming, and I'm just really happy to be doing it. So not to get mushy or anything, but like we're getting deep in the Griffy Buns household. Minecraft over Fortnite. I like your name. Hi there, welcome in. Did you notice how much brain power it took me to like read off the little individual bits of your name? But I agree with you. Hi there, welcome in. Slade, welcome in. I hope you're doing good. You guys should go check out Slade. He's a streamer. They're a streamer, I should say. I don't know if you prefer being called a he. I'm just over here automatically assuming like a irresponsible human being. My name is Confusion, and like 99% don't say it right. Well, I got it. It took me. I had to like part it like very slowly, but I got it. I hope you're doing good though. I like your name. I think your name is very funny. Yeah. So I don't have a plan for this stream, so we're just chatting. I had a tough day at work, so I didn't want to just not stream, but I didn't feel fully in the mood for gaming today, so I was just like, let's just hit the live button. We'll start it on just chatting. Maybe I'll get in the mood for a game, or maybe I'll just sit here and babble for like an hour. How am I? I'm okay. I'm all right. Made it through the day. I mean, yesterday and today was pretty rough, so. We're here. I'm streaming. I was just getting over being sappy on stream, talking about how happy I am streaming, so. I knew I wanted to stream. I knew it would probably make me feel better. I just didn't know what I wanted to do. Is there an age limit on the stream, by the way? That's a good question, because specifically, no. I mean, I have like my nieces who are pretty young who kind of hang out in the stream, so I'm kind of trying to be family friendly, but I'm also okay with like if you cuss, if like any sort of like sexual. I'm even okay with like some like dark humor, but like nothing offensive, racist, anything like that. So to answer your question, no, there's not a limit. I'm okay with anyone, but I'm also pretty lenient as well with whatever you say and do. Which is also partially why I've never had to deal with like banning people before. Literally the only 2 people I've ever banned on my channel, which let me not, knock on wood. The only 2 times I've ever had to ban anyone is like for like just outright saying the N-word. Like it's like at that point it's like, okay, come on, this is easy. But like otherwise I'm pretty lenient. Don't be a horrible person and you're good. That's the limit. That's the limit in this channel.
Since you're here, Squidward, we'll give you the new member initiation. Are you ready, Patrick?
Ready!
Welcome to our club! Welcome to our club! Welcome, Minecraft!
Shut your half-wit pie holes!
I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Oh, that made me kind of happy. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, I want to try something. Wait. I'm probably going to butcher. I love that follower alert. Thank you! All my alerts are SpongeBob alerts, so. We're SpongeBob lovers in this household. Wait, I want to try something. Hold on. That's still the best follower notification I've ever seen. Thank you! Bro, when I had that idea, I was like, is there any good, like, okay, so fun fact about myself. I'm a huge SpongeBob fan. That's, like, pretty obvious, I think, by now. But when I say a huge fan, I commonly refer to myself as a walking SpongeBob encyclopedia. I kid you not. You could say anything. Like, I mean, the most random thing. Like, you could say, like, pizza. And and like 5 seconds later, I'll be like, the Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Like, I'll somehow find a way to link it to SpongeBob. There's just that much content in SpongeBob. And there's just that chocolate. Wait, I gotta think of the words. I got it. Chocolate. I remember chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. I always hated it.
Oh, but this chocolate's not for eating.
You put it on your skin, and it makes you look younger.
Younger, you say? I'll take 20. I hate you.
Door slam. I kid you not. Look up that scene. Tell me how on the dot I was. I could have gone with a very easy, like, scene where he's like, chocolate! Chocolate! Like, that's the easy one I could have done, but I decided to get a little, I mean, it's the same episode still, so, I don't know. Oh, but wait, hold up. I'm probably gonna butcher this, but hold on, wait. No, okay. I'm over here thinking this is like a kazoo, like I can make like different noises. No, it only makes one static noise. I try to do Megalovania. Yeah, everyone knows that one. Exactly, I was like, everyone knows that, but I tried to go a little, even though it's from the same episode, it's like a little more obscure. I remember chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. the little turd-looking, spine-looking lady in the wheelchair. Oh, SpongeBob's so good. I haven't watched SpongeBob in so long, so it's a fact that I have still such like a pristine memory of so many SpongeBob moments. My poor mom, she's never watched SpongeBob, but she knows a lot of these moments because every time she brings up something stupid, I'm like, oh, that's like from that one SpongeBob episode, and she's like, oh my god, shut up, I hate you. Oh my gosh, literally a couple days ago, she was talking about breathing, and I said, oh, there's this one SpongeBob episode, and it was the one where Sandy is like versus all the sea animals, and she's like, oh, land animals are better than sea animals, and they're all like making fun of her, and they're like, oh, you can't even survive without that suit on, and then she takes the suit off and rips it off, and she's like struggling to breathe, and then they're like, yeah, I guess they are pretty good. Until they have to breathe and they go, what is the SpongeBob lore? The SpongeBob lore. Yeah, I used to be obsessed with SpongeBob as well. Well, I never stopped. I've always been and always have been obsessed with SpongeBob. The SpongeBob lore? Ooh. That's a good question. Oh my gosh, maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Let's look at SpongeBob lore, shall we? Hold up, I got my display capture on. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm curious. Hold up. SpongeBob lore. I wonder if anybody's made like a funny video about like just lore. The complete timeline. Oh my goodness, no. I mean the pirate guy in the beginning would probably be a big part of it. Oh yeah. Are ya ready, kids? The Wicked Binge. Which is your favorite SpongeBob episode? That's a hard question, Slade. I don't know. Damn, I don't know. Mine is the band one. That one is really good. The winner takes all. It's the thrill, one more kill. That's all. We'll never sacrifice our will. Do. Oh my goodness. Best SpongeBob moment ever. Is there a storyline in SpongeBob? No. So it's like what show can I compare it to? Where each episode, it's like not a continuation. Each episode is a different story. Kind of like, well, I don't want to give you another Nickelodeon show because if you don't know SpongeBob, then I don't know if you know any other Nickelodeon show. What other show is like kind of like SpongeBob? Like, oh my god, there's so many. Why can't I think of any? I mean, like, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Like, Kids Next Door. Like, Ed, Ed, and Eddie. If you know Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I know SpongeBob, but not that much. Yeah, so it's kind of, it's not like, each episode doesn't have anything to do with the last one. Peckinator 13. I like that name. Y'all coming in here with the great names. Peckinator. I'm trying to think. I've never seen like Terminator, but like that's like where my brain went first. I was like, oh, the Peckinator. And like instead of like a thumbs up coming out of the lava, it's a bird beak. I hope you're doing okay, Peckinator. Thanks for coming in. Courage the Cowardly Dog is scary, for real. I still remember that show. You know what? okay, maybe you guys might hate me for saying this. I did not like Courage the Cowardly Dog at first. I did not like that show. And not even because I was too scared. I just wasn't a fan of it. I was just like, no thanks. Same with Scooby-Doo. I hated Scooby-Doo. And now I'm like, I look back and I'm like, was I stupid? Yes. Spoiler alert, yes. But, I mean, like, I look back at Scooby-Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm like, this is great. This is
Since you're here,
awesome.
Squidward,
Oh,
we'll give you the new member
Pekinator.
initiation.
Thank you
Are
for
you
the
ready, Patrick?
follow.
Ready?
Welcome to our club.
Welcome to our club. Welcome,
Pekinator. Welcome, Pekinator. Welcome, Pekinator. Welcome, Pekinator. Welcome, Pekinator.
Shut your half-wit pie holes!
Can we talk for a second, though? That might be the first time I successfully have done a follower alert cheer for somebody with 4 syllables. I don't think I've ever been able to get out 4 syllables in that alert. Like, clearly. So, Pekinator, thank you for the follow. And thank you for having not only just a long name, but a long name that I'm able to say. Impressive. Thank you. I can't believe that. I love your energy. Well, if you love my energy now, then you'll definitely love me in the future. I'm pretty down today, so the fact that I even like have enough energy for you to praise, I really do appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, I've been joking around all stream. I've been saying I literally have no plan for this stream. I just wanted to hit the live button and see what happens. So we're here talking about SpongeBob. So I appreciate it. Thank you. I still think Courage isn't that good. What? I mean, I can't say anything because I literally just revealed that I didn't like it when I was a child. But what? I see why people might like it. Okay. I'm questioning whether or not I want to fight you. I'm kidding, Minecraft. I mean, I get it. My VF still watches it. I get it. I like that show so much. I haven't actively sat down and watched all the episodes. It's just that when I started liking it again when I got older, whenever it was on, I was like, hell yeah, and I watched it. But I look back and I'm like, why didn't I like this? I was like, it's so cool. Any adult animation? Oh, you mean like stuff like maybe like Family Guy, American Dad? I don't actually. I've seen like episodes and I don't like actively not like it. I just not actively like sat down and watched it. I don't know. I'm not against it. It's cool. Family Guy is so good. I've seen like funny moments and stuff from Family Guy. But yeah, I can't think of any that I haven't watched TV in so long. I don't know. I feel like it's like way more widely accepted nowadays to not have cable. I mean, with like what, YouTube, with Netflix, with Hulu, it's like, what's the point of cable anymore? So I haven't had cable in years. Rick and Morty. Okay, I will say I've never watched Rick and Morty, but I can totally, I would see myself being a Rick or Morty fan. Rick and Morty fan. That show does seem pretty funny. Look at me, Morty. I'm a pickle Rick. Have you seen Has Been? I haven't, but I've been playing like VR chat every now and then, and I remember Has Been Hotel taking over VR chat and everyone's avatars. So I've seen plenty of the avatars, but I haven't actually seen anything of the show yet. My favorites are Family Guy and Rick and Morty. Yeah, those are definitely the biggest ones. It's so good. Has Been Hotel. I'll look into it at some point, I think. Where can I watch it? Is it on YouTube, or is it like other anime where it's like I have to go to some sketchy website that makes me go through like 5 hacker websites just to hit full screen? YouTube? Okay, cool. Really dark themes though. I'm here for it. I'm into it. Oh yeah, okay, so the SpongeBob timeline. I mean, Mrs. Puff's dark secret. Oh my goodness. Fraud? Damn, they just called out Squilliam like that. I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't really know how copyright and all that works on YouTube. I shouldn't be saying anything because I literally have full-blown SpongeBob scenes as my alerts. Like, if Viacom ever were to see one of my streams, I'd get banned in an instant. But we're not gonna talk about it. Shh, shh, shh. It's a secret. Ooh, the future episode. What are you looking at? It's SpongeBob lore. Minecraft brought up SpongeBob lore and it got me interested. I was like, oh, I don't know. Oh my god, wait, Hold on.
Now you try. First, get a jar. Patrick, that's a blue-eyes white dragon.
Yes.
What? I'm sorry. I had to watch that.
Now you try.
No, not again. I can't. Oh my. Okay, wait. No.
First, get a
Maybe we'll
jar.
keep going. Hold on.
Our AC-130 is in the air.
What is this?
That's an AC-130.
Yes.
Does it just keep going? I want to keep going. Wait.
This time I've got something I know you can do. We're gonna open a jar. Easy. Now you try. First, get a jar. Patrick, that's the infinity gullet.
Yes.
I can't. Okay. I need to stop. Okay.
Now you try.
Okay. No, please.
Now you.
No, I don't want to try. Okay, hold on. I don't know. Am I just about to sit and look at SpongeBob lore? I'm kind of really interested in the SpongeBob lore. I can't even lie. Okay, Wicked Binge. Now you try. Oh, I need to watch Demon Slayer. I saw that. I saw the movie for Demon Slayer. I don't know if anyone else has seen Demon Slayer, but I really do want to watch it at some point.
He lives in a pineapple under the sea, and he's gone on some of the most epic adventures in cartoon history. And although you may think that a simple show about Krabby Patties, having fun, and jellyfishing isn't complicated enough to have an actual timeline, well, you'd be wrong.
Well?
In fact, there is an ironed-out canonical order to the events that have happened in Bikini Bottom. And luckily, we have the technology to unravel that history. I'm Kyle with Wicked Binge, and this is the Spongebob Squarepants timeline from the
caveman.
past to the future.
Oh, cover your eyes,
Now,
children.
full disclosure, we did everything we could to piece this timeline together. We gathered data from various sources, but in many cases, exact dates are merely speculation. We decided that the air dates for present-day episodes are the dates that things take place, and thus reverse-engineered references to the past to determine when historical events took place. With that said, are you ready to get started?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Our timeline starts when the Atlanteans arrive, circa 23,000 BC.
Okay. I'll be honest, half of me is wanting to pause every now and then because I really don't know how copyright and everything works. I don't know if I could just let a whole video play. But also, bro, the Atlantis movie, I forgot about that. The oldest living bubble and when they were singing the song to make the bus go. Aw, bro, that makes my heart hurt. I just want to sit down and watch a bunch of SpongeBob episodes. Maybe that's what I have to do to make me feel better. Screw therapy. I just need to sit down and watch some SpongeBob movies or SpongeBob episodes. Like the original SpongeBob movie, David Hasselhoff. Oh! Nothing makes me feel better like the very defined pecs of a younger David Hasselhoff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Also, can we talk about the Cyclops elephants? Hell yeah. Okay.
After traveling billions of light years, the Atlanteans arrived to colonize this undersea world, bringing with them the oldest living bubble. The Atlanteans' people most beloved and treasured ancient relic, one that is over 1 million years old. From what we know, the Atlanteans were incredibly high-tech creatures accomplished in science, technology, and government. The prehistoric era. Squidward invents jellyfishing, circa 8000 BC.
That's right. Oh. Wow. YouTube said, you want to watch Demon Slayer? Makes all my advertisements Demon Slayer. Bro, this is first-hand view of them listening to me. They heard me say Demon Slayer, and now my Facebook is already loaded with Demon Slayer advertisements, and it's over. We knew the big tech companies are coming for me.
Way back during a more primitive and uncivilized time, long before the advent of time record keeping, Squidward arrives in the distant past using a time machine. Happy to finally find some peace and quiet, he stumbles upon the primitive sponge and prehistoric starfish, the ancestors of Spongebob and Patrick. Annoyed with their constant need to torture themselves with jellyfish, he teaches them how to catch them instead, ironically making himself the inventor of the activity he dislikes so much.
It's called jellyfishing.
When he finally has the opportunity to play his clarinet, the sound of his instrument enrages the two primitive creatures, and they chase him back to his time machine, which he uses to leave the era. Bubbles begins his watch, circa 7,985 BC. Bubbles...
I haven't watched have I watched the movie that Bubbles is in? He's in a movie, right?
The dolphin begins to look over the cosmos. Known as the One Who Watches, Bubbles spends at least the next 10,000 years watching over the Earth and protecting it from various disasters. The Advanced Prehistoric Era. The dawn of Spongegar, circa 6000 BC. As the prehistoric era continues, an unknown number of years pass, and we see some very slightly more recent descendants of the primitive sponge and prehistoric starfish in the episode Ugh. These characters are Spongegar and Patar, as well as a prehistoric descendant of Squidward, Squawk. Now, we know that this happens later than the original events that included the primitive sponge and prehistoric starfish. The evidence includes the fact that Spongegar and Patar have regular teeth as opposed to fangs, showing us that they did evolve from their ancestors. Their way of life is also noticeably more civilized, with much of their day-to-day emulating the day-to-day lives of present-day Spongebob, Patrick, and Squidward. And based on the cave drawing in Spongegar's primitive pineapple, they have already discovered jellyfishing. One day, lightning strikes, resulting in their log...
Oh my gosh! Okay, wait. Okay. This episode, I forget. It's... Okay. This episode, and if you guys have ever seen The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, this episode from SpongeBob, and the one episode from Billy and Mandy with the chocolate sailors. Bro, if there's anybody in chat who remembers the chocolate sailors episode from Billy and Mandy, you will like instantly become my best friend. I'm just saying that right now. But anyways, those two episodes created such a weird phase in me. And anytime I ever see either of those scenes, it like sends me into like flashbacks. Like it was awful. It's both of these episodes make like some form of like eating random things, or like in the Chocolate Sailor episode, like when Billy was eating himself and he was chocolate. Those scenes, like it made me like want to eat random things. I can't even describe it. Like it was so weird. So in this SpongeBob episode, they eat like all sorts of crazy stuff, and all they do is burn it. And all of a sudden they eat it and it's yummy. And I'm like, I want to go around and burn stuff and turn it into yummy food. Like some sort of video game. Like, oh, you put it through this little processor and it turns your seaweed into sushi. Like, no, that's not how that works. But my child brain was like, hee. I think the Chocolate Sailor was the worst one, because Billy literally just eats himself. And I was like, I want to eat. Like, I don't even, like, listen, I'm not even going to describe it anymore. You get it. Whatever.
Blow bubbles being set on fire. The three cavemen experiment with the flames,
they put it
burning
on sticks
themselves
and everything.
in the process. Soon, Spongegar realizes that it can be used to cook food, and the three begin cooking. They also encounter prehistoric versions of Mr. Krabs. When all is said and done, Spongegar and friends have discovered fire. The trio begin to fight over the fire, but Squawk blames them for it being put out. Before he can strike them over the head, lightning strikes him, and the two other cavemen cook marshmallows over his charred body. Atlantean growth.
Is it gonna be another Demon Slayer advertisement?
This is how it feels to build websites the old-fashioned way. And this is how it feels to build websites with Duda.
I need an ad
blocker.
blocker.
The website builder designed for professionals.
The Atlanteans
I know like almost everyone has an ad blocker at this point in time. I don't know.
In order to defend
I've never
themselves
gotten
against
one.
invaders. They eventually give up on warfare and lock their weaponry behind a giant locked door. An example of what must be done if one wants to live in harmony with all creatures. The death of the Dutchman. Before 3000 BC, the Flying Dutchman claims that he hasn't had to wear shoes in over 5,000 years because he's a ghost. This comment tells us that he died over 5,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Even though pirates of his variety did not exist during this era, but we'll take his word for it because we don't want to end up in Davy Jones' locker. He haunts the seas because his body
and
was
Mr.
used
Krabs
as a
traded
window display
SpongeBob
and
for
never was put to
62
rest.
cents.
The birth of King Neptune, circa 2990 BC. 5,000 years before the episode The Clash of Triton,
I've never seen
King
this
Neptune
episode.
was born. Later, when his father would die, he would become the Roman god of the sea. We know his age because the episode aired in 2010 and involves Neptune celebrating his 5,000th birthday. In 2983 BC, Neptune's moon and Neptune's sun rise for the first time and then die down for 100 years. They will continue to rise every 100 years on October 7th. The Middle Ages, circa 905 to 1304 AD. Many millenniums have passed, and Bikini Bottom has developed into a much more civilized and advanced place. It's called Bikini
SpongeBob has literally gone over so many time periods. I've never thought of that. Obviously, you got all the, like, the caveman and prehistoric, but, like, oh my gosh, like, you've got over here, you got the medieval and dark ages, and you got the future with everything being in chrome. I mean, I feel like you'd have to at some point with something like SpongeBob, because they have, what? There has to be nearly 1,000 episodes. Like, how many episodes of SpongeBob are there? I need to, hold up. Like, nearly 1,000. There has to be. How many episodes of SpongeBob are there? Oh, really? When was that updated? Only 200 something? Really? I'm just probably like overthinking it then maybe, but I mean, that's so crazy. Huh. I'm over here like 1,000. I'm like, okay, chill out.
Bottom Shire. The totalitarian tyrant, Planktonomore, ruled for a brief period until SpongeBob and Patrick were sent by King Krabs to rescue Princess Pearl. They ultimately slayed the dragon jellyfish. During this era, there were many noteworthy places. King Krabs' castle was a massive estate equipped with a guillotine and a dungeon. Squidly lived there briefly, and it's suggested that this may be the medieval Krusty Krab. Planktonomore's tower was implied to be the medieval Chum Bucket, and also home to Glassball Karen. We also see the village where most of the commoners lived, filled with establishments that included an armory and the ye old bowling alley. In 1199, the two chosen ones, along with King Krabs, invented Krabby Patties. In 1701 AD, the Star family takes control of Bikini Bottom. Ancestors of Patrick Star, it would ultimately be revealed that the true present-day royal lineage would be Gary. Neptune's son, circa 1010
Dude, these advertisements.
If you're doing online
I'm only 5 minutes in and that's our 4th advertisement?
King Neptune turns 4th.
Is it just because I keep pausing maybe? Like I'm just like,
old
damn,
and
what's
locks
happening?
His son, Triton, up in a magical shrinking cage, locking him away until he learns how to be a proper god like his father. Atlantis disappears, circa 1201 AD. At some point during this time period, Atlantis sinks. The Neptune dynasty, circa 1804 AD. The Star family
it's an
loses
actual
power, and
timeline.
ultimately the Neptune dynasty takes the throne in Bikini Bottom. The quest for the banana peel, circa 1889 AD. The chimps, who would eventually become the beneficiaries of Sandy's
I forgot about this episode.
Their 117-year search for a banana peel.
The one contraption that Patrick made.
The Western era. Early 1892 to
and
1895.
Western!
During the Western era, Bikini Bottom was called Deadeye Gulch, or Bikini Gulch, in which Deadeye Plankton ruled the entire town with the exception of the Krusty Cantina, which was owned by William Krabs. Spongebuck defeats Deadeye Plankton in a duel by stepping on him. The townspeople memorialize
Spongebuck
that's
right,
with
and
a
all the birds
statue.
poop on the
Patrick
statue
Revere
and they have to clean it.
people that man-eating mollusks were coming.
The mollusks are coming! The mollusks are coming! The mollusks are coming!
The Pirate Era, circa 1897. Redbeard Krabs assembles a pirate crew. Redbeard Krabs lives to be well over 100.
Oh, I don't remember
as
this.
He's later seen visiting his grandson, Mr. Krabs, over
Oh, maybe
100 years later.
I kind of remember
First
his
annual
dad.
snail race, circa
Oh!
1902. The first annual
Come
Great
on,
Snail
Gary.
Race occurs.
Come on, Gary.
Spongebob, check out my new snail.
The winner is ultimately Lightning Larry Luciano. This event would quickly become a prestigious annual tradition. Heroes are born, circa
Bro,
late
another
1800s
ad.
to 1900s.
This is how it feels to build
I
websites.
shouldn't say anything as an affiliate because I'm sure you guys have to deal with ads every now and then on my stream. But like, bro,
The old-fashioned way. And this is how it feels to build websites with Duda.
Sometime around the turn of the century,
Oh,
Mermaid Man and Barnacle
Barnacle
Boy are born.
Boy.
Mermaid Man first uses his utility belt sometime around 1937, which he
it to
reveals in the episode
L
Mermaid
for
Man
W
and Barnacle Boy
to
4,
Wumbo.
when it's stated that he's worn the belt for 65 years.
To the meatloaf.
The rivalry continues, circa 1942 to 1951. Eugene Krabs and Sheldon Plankton, descendants of King Krabs in Planktonomore, are born. The two are best friends from birth, and the two eventually go into the restaurant business together until they accidentally kill Old Man Jenkins and have a falling out. During the conflict, a shelf is knocked over, dumping various ingredients into the patty batter and recreating the Krabby Patty formula, which Mr. Krabs is left with. Mr. Krabs' Krabby Patty restaurant is well loved by customers, while Plankton's Chum Burger is terrible. The sea monster falls asleep, circa 1928. The sea
This
monster falls
episode. This is another one. What was with Child Griffey and like with eating random things was so appealing to me. This I forget if it was an episode or a movie. But like this one as well, they kept on like feeding this thing. Like I think they fed them like thousands of Krabby Patties, and like it made it happy again. But like something about it was like it did something to me. I don't know how to describe it. It's so weird.
asleep.
But I
79
forgot about
years
that.
before SpongeBob and Patrick awaken it and sell it Krabby Patties.
I've been asleep for 79 years.
Man Ray attacks, circa 1954. A young Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy dump tartar sauce on Man Ray, trapping him and saving Bikini Bottom. Mr. Krabs' early endeavors, circa 1950s to 1960s. A war occurs sometime in the 1950s. It's stated that Mr. Krabs serves in the Navy sometime in this era, and at some point, Mr. Krabs assembles a sea crew and searches for treasure. He ultimately goes bankrupt and sells the ship.
So he fired me crew and sold me ship.
Eugene Krabs falls into a deep depression until he decides to purchase a bankrupt retirement home called the Rusty Krab. He converts it into a restaurant he calls the Krusty Krab. He paints the K onto the sign himself. The Krusty Krab also endures the chum famine of '59. 1959 also marks the final year that anyone would take a break at the Krusty Krab. In 1960, Mr. Krabs installs the giant tartar sauce bin in the kitchen of the Krusty Krab.
This can has been here for 50 years!
Oh
It is
my
full
gosh.
until the opening of the Krusty Krab time capsule 50 years later. In 1979, Plankton would make his first attempt at stealing the Krabby Patty formula. The birth of Squidward Tentacles, October 9th, 1977, the date everyone's favorite squid is born, destined for a lifetime of being annoyed by SpongeBob. The annual Fry Cook Games begin, circa 1980. A series of events in the fast food coliseum. Mr. Krabs and Plankton would compete against one another for years to come. Mr. Krabs won a medal one year for lifting 2 barrels of pickles. The birth of Larry the Lobster.
Oh my god, there's
January 8th,
another
1984.
advertisement.
This is how it feels to build websites
This is how it feels to build websites the
This is
old-fashioned
how it
way.
feels to
And
build
this is how
websites
it
with
feels to
Duda.
skip your ad.
The lovable lobster is born. He would go on to be one of the most well-liked residents of Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob's first Krabby Patty, circa 1985. SpongeBob has his first Krabby Patty inside his mother's womb. Friends are born, 1986 to 1987. On January 14th,
Oh my
1986,
gosh.
SpongeBob is born. On February 26, 1986, Patrick is born. The two would become lifelong best friends. On November 17, 1987, Sandy and Randy Cheeks are born in Texas,
Randy
United States.
Cheeks? Who's
SpongeBob's
Randy
early
Cheeks?
childhood, circa 1990 to 1992. SpongeBob receives Gary as a pet and Patrick as a friend. Friendships that would last a lifetime. SpongeBob would have Mrs. Shell as a kindergarten teacher. Patrick wrote a poem in gym class, so the kids threw balls at him. The birth of Pearl
Roses
Krabs,
are red,
May 12th,
violets are
1990.
blue.
Mr.
I have
Krabs'
to go to
daughter,
the
Whale,
bathroom.
was born. Nobody knows exactly how that works, but we don't question it. Krusty Krab's new hires, 1995 to 1999. Around 1995, Squidward joins the Krusty crew. In 1996, after teaching SpongeBob how to be a good fry cook, Jim quits the Krusty Krab and not SpongeBob got hired. Finally, on May 1st, 1999, SpongeBob joins the Krusty crew, the Tree Dome, circa 1998 to 1999. Sandy Cheeks arrives in Bikini Bottom with the intent on conducting science experiments in her Tree Dome. On May 2nd, 1999, Sandy meets SpongeBob and the two become fast friends. Sometime in 1999, Tree Dome Enterprises Limited is founded. The saga begins, circa 2000 to 2001. February 14th, 2000.
Okay, I think from
SpongeBob
here,
and Sandy try to give
from here for the most part. I mean, it's pretty. I just was interested in like the past of SpongeBob. I think more so, but wow.
This is how it feels to build websites.
Stop! I don't care. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. But no, they literally like SpongeBob has covered a lot. I mean, damn. I love that show, man. Ugh. I love being more invested in the history of SpongeBob than I ever was with any world war or country affair or government. It's so funny. Oh, man. School. Gross. Although I almost wish I'd go back to school because work is even more gross. I don't know, man. Oh, gosh. I must say, in my non-planning of this stream, I did not expect to sit here and look at SpongeBob lore. But maybe that's the fun part in all this. I don't know. I almost kind of want to make my webcam bigger. I wonder if I can do that. Hold up. Not me sitting here fixing up my stream as I sit here not knowing what to do with myself. Let me put my little border and stuff in a webcam. I mean in a folder. Put it in a webcam. Call it a day. That is the Griffey way. Did I do it? No? Great. Okay. That's it. Did it work? Did it work? Oh, it did. Cool. Okay. Yeah, no. Oh my gosh. I'm not even that tired. It's just I feel so down in the dumps that I'm just like, what do I do with myself? Also, don't mind my camera now being in front of my border. Just hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Just wait. Hold on. There we go. Now they're both connected. So if I were to do this, wait for it. This. Hi guys. Hi. Ah! No, I'm kidding. Ah! Wait. Ah! Oh wait, I messed it up. Oh god, I messed everything up. Hold on. Oh no. Wait for it. Ah! I'm kidding. Bro, what if I just streamed like this? Hello. Hi guys. I'm all up in your face. Hold up. Okay, I need to stop. I'm like a child right now. What's new? Okay. Oh, I messed up everything. Hold on. Wee, don't mind me. Wee. There we go. Wee. Oh man, maybe I am very tired. Who knows? Oh, I just fixed it and I messed it up again. Non-professional streamer in the house. Hi guys. There we go. I was just curious if I could make my webcam bigger. It's like, why not? Make it big. I could probably do the same thing with my chat box as well. I don't need to have so much room on the right of it. Let me just make myself really big. Why not? We probably do the same for my chat box. Let's do that. Chat a box. I like this music. It's bumping. Oh man, yeah, it's so weird not having a plan. Like, part of me is just like, dude, just play a game. And I'm like, but like, the whole point is like, I don't want to play a game right now. Like, I'm totally content not playing a game right now. But it's like, you like, come on, Griffey, play a game. And I'm just like, I don't want to. There we go. So now if I click that, unlock it and do this. I make it big. Actually, I don't think I can make it any bigger because I have to push it over like this. So maybe I can't make my webcam as big as I want to. Hold up. Should probably chill and make it a little smaller. No, I messed up. Darn it. Wait. I keep forgetting I have to click the folder. Here we go. Now at this point, I'm just troubleshooting on my live stream. What's new? Literally, what's new? Okay, I need my chat box to be higher than the border. Bro, please. Bro, please. There we go. I did like that, maybe? Oh man, okay, I'm just playing around at this point. I'm having fun. What if I combined them like this? Is that gross looking? I'm actually not that against it. Hold up. If I were to do that, like, I need to make it a little smaller, maybe. Oh, not that small. Hold up. What did I do? Like that. If I make it like a little bigger, maybe. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore at this point, chat. I'm so sorry. What if I did like that? That that way, like, things are like even. I don't know. Just experimenting. Or if I made them like collide like that. That's hot. I don't mean. I said that's hot. Sure, why not? That's a look. Oh! Oh man, guys, I can't believe I actually, like, part of me was like, what if I just don't live stream? Like, it's just like, that's such an easy decision to make. Like, I'm just gonna pass on live streaming today, but I'm like, no. I'm very adamant about just like, also, do you see my knees? These are my knees. I'm like sitting here in the fetal position in my chair. I'm emotionally damaged and I feel like holding myself, okay? But man, it's so gross not having a plan. Plan Z. The one, what's Plan Z from? It's from just the original Spongebob movie, right? I hope I'm thinking of that right. I don't know. Look at me being a fake Spongebob fan. Also, I can bring my camera down a bit. Hold up. I look like I'm choking you guys, like, get over here. Bro, that's a discussion. Mortal Kombat movie, what everyone thought of that. I liked it. I liked the Mortal Kombat movie. Now, obviously, everyone's coming after it for the lack of story, but it's like, bros, what were you expecting? Like, what? I came in with two things in mind. It was, I want the special effects to be good, and I want the fighting to be good. If those two things were good, I'm good. And needless to say, I was good. I was like, hell yeah. This is intense, and I love it. For sure, though. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, I think the thing that I was most mad about was I doubted my Mortal Kombat knowledge when they introduced Corey, was his name? The main character. I was like, should I know this guy? Like, who is he? Come to find out after the movie that he was a studio-created character, and I was like, am I just not as knowledgeable in Mortal Kombat as I thought I was? I was like, why do I not know this guy? For a second, I thought he was Liu Kang, but then they showed us Liu Kang, and I was like, oh, okay, no, wait, that's Liu Kang, okay. And then I was just like, okay, but like Johnny Cage hasn't been shown yet, but then they teased him at the end. I laughed at a tweet that I saw. It was talking about how funny that some people found it, that the power that they gave Corey was literal plot armor. His little mummy armor that he gets when he gets punched and he doesn't like get hurt or anything. How people were like, wow, they literally gave him plot armor. I said, yeah, They literally did. It was funny. It was so funny. But yeah, I enjoyed the movie. I mean, I wasn't mad at it. I liked it. I liked it. And you can hate me for liking it if you like. Live your life. Oh, gosh. I need to watch more movies. I wanted to watch Mortal Kombat because it was so over-advertised and so hype. But, like, other than that, there's so many movies that I've not seen before. I don't watch movies. It's hard for me to watch movies. Because it's like, once I sit down and commit to a movie for, like, more than 10 minutes, then at that point, I'll usually sit down and watch the entire movie. But it's that first 10 minutes that's really hard to get me to sit down and watch a movie. Because I'll just be sitting there thinking, like, oh my god, I could be doing my laundry. Oh my god, I could be, like, studying for something. Like, I don't know, I could be filing my taxes, which I still need to do. But it's like after 10 minutes have passed, I'm like, okay, well, I've already gotten used to these characters in this story. I can't just drop them now. And I usually get to sit down and watch the movie at that point. But yeah, it's same thing with books. I've just been recently going to the library again, and getting books. And I'll usually walk out of the library with like 5 or 6 books. And then I'll pick out one of them that I'm most interested in and want to read. And I'll read it, and I get through it really fast. I mean, I'm a good reader when I actually want to read something. But it's just getting committed to something. It's just hard for me. That's what she said. Not me talking about commitment issues. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I said before I wasn't tired and it was just emotions. No, I'm tired. It's official, I'm tired. What game would I even play if I played a game? I mean, the obvious answer is Final Fantasy. Notice how I'm having the hardest time figuring out how I should sit in this chair. Hold up. Hold up, you guys ready? Hold up. You can't see, but I'm putting my feet up on my wall. Hold on. Sup, chat? Bro, actually though, hold on. We'll just sit and relax. Hi guys. I don't even know what I'm doing with myself anymore. I'll be honest. I can't bring this closer to me, can I? Oh, maybe I can. Hopefully I don't break my mic. Hold up. Let's just get rid of the noise gate at this point. Hi chat. Ow. My earbuds are kind of getting out of range, but I don't care. Wow. Is this what I'm doing right now? Is this my life? What if I just scrolled and looked at memes? I don't know. I'm trying to think of what to do with myself. Like I said, I didn't make any attempt to schedule or think of what to do. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Go live. And I did. I hit the button and I went live and here I am. I'm doing it. I'm here. Doing the thing. Yeah, I don't know what other people do on Just Chatting. I mean, do they actually sit down and chat? Or do they do what I did, look at videos and do other things that isn't categorized on Twitch? Because I mean, otherwise I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Do I actually just chat? How does one do the chatting? I don't know how to chat. Maybe I can move my camera to the other monitor. Okay, I can't reach it. I could reach it. Hi guys. I can reach you, but I don't want to put you all the way over here. My other monitor is all the way over here, and I'm just I'm too tired. I don't want to move. This is actually really comfy. I could sit here for another hour and just talk. Oh, that was the other thing too. So for those of you who don't know, hold up. I'm getting this mic nice and close. Hello. Is it gonna allow me to make it closer? Hold on. Because I want to lay back and talk. Look at this big mic in my face. Wow. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. This is legit though. You can't even lie to me. So for those of you who don't know, I work at Target. Bro, I could do a podcast. Bitch, I could do a podcast. This is I'm totally in a position where I could just talk and do a podcast. I'd love to do a podcast. I love talking. I love hearing the sound of my own voice. I'm dead serious. Okay. So maybe this is like my therapist talk. Maybe this is like me venting and talking to my therapist, but it's like you guys, bro, Twitch chat being my therapist. What a concept. Anyways, I hope the audio sounds okay. I know this is like right up against my mouth. I hope it's not like making your eardrums bleed. I have the music on just like slightly because I figured my noise. I said my voice something, and instead it came out as my noise. Just my little nose boop. Boop, boop. So if I can be allowed to vent, bro, if any of my coworkers were to watch this, oh my god, or if any of my bosses or leads were to watch this, bro, y'all, just forward this live stream to every target in my area. You'll eventually hit the one that I work at, and you'll get me fired. Now's your chance. You can get me fired from Target, and I'll become a full-time streamer. It's all up to you guys. I believe in you. You can do it. Oh my gosh, though, yesterday. So I work mainly guest service. But in order to be able to work over a guest service, I had to fight so hard to get over there. When I originally got hired, it was back in October. Oh, I should get water. Before I tell this story, I kind of want water. Okay, actually, chill out, guys. Literally, there's a water dispenser in my room. I just have to get up and get it. Oh, I was so comfy, too. Damn. Okay, hold up. It's going to be hard getting back in this position. Okay, I'll be right back. Some water for my body. Okay, bet. I'm back. Got water. I'm honestly just gonna sit right here on my computer desk because it's just like, if I'm gonna sit here and be as chillax as I am, I might as well. Hold up. Am I gonna be able to get as comfy as I was before? I doubt it. Damn it. Hold up. I can do it, I believe. Hold on. I got this. Don't even worry. Okay. Then I have my legs up on the... Wait, hold up. I can do it. I can do it. I might be able to get back in my position I was in. Bro, I was so comfy. Damn it. I've ruined it. Hold on. Ooh, I think I got it. Ooh, okay. Hold up. And then the mic. Oh my god. I think I got it. Okay. My headphones are a little outstretched, but I kind of am okay with it. It's fine. Let me get some water in me. Hold up. Okay. Oh, that's so nice. My water's so cold. Okay. So basically, bro, I actually feel like I'm venting. You know, like how like when okay, I know I keep on like procrastinating from telling my story, but I just have to bring up the comedy of this moment. Like, it's so funny to me. Look at what I'm doing. Okay. Make my mic arm a little higher, maybe. Oh, it fell. It fell. Uh-oh. It can't handle what I'm trying to make it do. Hold on. Oh, no. I think hold on. It's loose. No. What'd I do? Oh, crap. I think I stretched it too far. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Hold on. Wait. Troubleshooting. Oh, wait. I think that's the wrong way. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Getting it. Getting it good. Okay. If I tighten it back up, I should be okay. Bro, I want a podcast, but my mic is not letting me. It almost just completely fell off my desk, too. That's kind of funny. Okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. It's back on. Oh, I'm out of breath now. And all I've been doing is sitting in my chair. Okay. I think we're all good. I should be fine to get it back in my chillax position. Hold up. Okay. If I do that, and then just curve it this way. Hi, chat. We're back. Okay. I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready to just vent. This is great. Having my mic right up against my face is so iconic. I'll Spotify just a bit. I don't want the music to be too loud, but I also want it to still be there. Okay. If anybody else is still here, I appreciate you guys putting up with this. This is so weird what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're here. We're thriving. Anyways, that was rude. I'm sorry. Oh, man. So, yeah, so I work up a guest service at Target, but I had to fight so hard to be able to get up there. When they hired me back in October, and for about a month, what I had been hired for was for cash register, for cart wiping in the front of the store. So if you don't know what that is, it's just you stand up in the front of the store. You have all the carts, and since COVID started, we've been wiping them down and cleaning them for guests, and then laying them out, and we greet every single guest that comes in. So, fun fact, cart wiping, which this becomes relevant later on as to why I'm so emotionally damaged, is I absolutely despise cart wiping. It's such an awful job. It itself is not that bad. It's when you have to do it for 8.5 hours straight. I got lucky today because I had a closing cart wipe shift, which means you only have to do it for 7.5 hours. But it's 7.5 hours of sitting in one place, cleaning carts constantly. And there's no feeling of success, because if you get a bunch of carts cleaned, the guests take all of them. And if you get like a bunch cleaned, then the person who brings the carts in from the outside fills them in at the rate that you clean them off and hand them off. So it's like you're just in this constant cycle of no success. And you're constantly, I literally cycle between 3 different phrases all day long. Hi, welcome in. Hey guys, good morning. Hi guys, good afternoon. Hey guys, good evening. Hi there, welcome in. Hi guys, welcome. Bro, not me exposing myself for using the same phrases I use for guests at Target for my viewers in my live stream. I totally sound like that in my live stream too. I'm like, hey guys, welcome in. Bro, I'm telling you though, retail changes you. I mean, because before I used to work for Blue Man Group, right when I got out of high school, I was a gatekeeper, which is essentially just like an usher, but we do like a bunch of other stuff as well too. That job, I mean, I was great at. I did that. I was such a good employee. I wish I could tell you how lucky they were to have me. Not to brag or anything, but I'm bragging. But yeah, I mean, I love that job. But the thing that I lacked was, of course, experience. And I also lacked, like, balls. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, it was like, I was able to, like, confront people and tell them to not do stuff. But I mean, like, they would have to, like, if they put up any sort of resistance, I couldn't really do anything else. Now that I've worked retail and guest service retail at like one of the biggest companies and stores in the US, like, dude, I have such a freaking filter now for people. It's insane. This is so funny, by the way. I just love everything about what I'm doing right now. My feet up on the wall, like, oh, I wish you guys could see it. I'm too lazy to move my camera, but just imagine. I'm sure you can see, like, my knee. This is my knee, by the way, right here. Oh, I went into so many tangents. Where was I at? Where was I leading to? Oh yeah. So I built up such a filter through working retail and guest service. So that's why I'm like so excited, like, because my old job's coming back, and I'm waiting for them to call me back. Especially after yesterday and today, what happened to me was grounds enough for me to like quit. Like, I'm done. I don't want to work here anymore. But I need the money. Like, ugh, money, man, the root of all evil. Well, call me Satan, because I want money and I need it. But I mean, it was just okay. So let's start, shall we? As if we haven't started yet, and I've already been sitting here doing this for 10 minutes. Anyways, yesterday, I was working, so like I said, I work guest service, but I also work drive up, which is just drive up orders. People who park their car in the parking lot and we bring their orders out to them. So just a brief description of the job. Excuse me. So you either have somebody on oh my god, stop hiccuping. You have someone on drive up and then you have someone on prep. So the person on prep, they go to the designated spot where the person's order is. So for example, if they have like a bunch of grocery items, a few household items, and like some bandages and clothing, you might find 5 bags of a person's order over at our coolers, and it'll be labeled cooler, freezer, or it'll be labeled dry, which is like a perishable, but not like in like a cooler or anything, like chips, like water, like bread. You'll find that all in our like freezer cooler area, which is actually behind our Starbucks, which used to be a cafe area, but then COVID was like, haha, don't talk to people. So prep goes and grabs the bags and gets them prepared and ready. We don't actually go out on the floor or anything and grab the items. That's a group called Fulfillment, which I've never had to work before. Fulfillment, they go out on the floor, get the items for the guests, and then prepare them in specific spots. And then we grab them from the spots and get it prepared to take outside once you notify us that you're on the way. Now, the funny part about that is the guest can literally just show up without telling us that they're on the way. Now, you may be like, well, yeah, what's the problem with that? The issue. Now, obviously, there's an issue. Otherwise, I wouldn't be emotionally damaged and angry about this. The issue with people who don't put down that they're on the way is it gives us 0 time to prep. Which you may think, okay, but what if they just have like one item or just like one bag of stuff? Like, that's not that big of a deal. Just grab the one bag, run it out to them. It would be that... Oh, sorry, I just chinned my mic. It wouldn't be that big of a deal if we didn't have to deal with 10 other orders at the same time. Yes, we could run that one bag out to that person, but we also got a gigantic grocery order that's about to be here in a minute. We've got one with a gigantic swimming pool that we have to run it back and get a flatbed for that's arriving in 2 minutes. And if I were to run that bag out and take it out to that person who chonked in... Oh, God. Also, too, I use the word chonk. It derives from the sound effects that our devices make when people are either on their way or here. So it chirps when they're on their way. When they're on their way, you'll hear chirp, chirp. When it honks, it means that they are here, in which you'll hear Now, when it chonks, that's the danger zone. That's the horrible bit, because when a person chonks, those are the people who don't let us know that they're on the way. Essentially, what you'll hear on your device is which means they said that they were on their way and then instantly put down that they were here. And there's a time next to each order that's here, and it goes up the longer they're sitting there. And 9 times out of 10, the person's not even actually in the parking lot until like a minute has passed. For phones that have their locations turned on, it'll notify us that they're here when they get into the parking lot of like the entire shopping center, like not even like the parking lot of Target. So sometimes we'll literally be outside because they say they're here, and they won't even get there for like a minute. And then there's sometimes where people say that they're here and they just literally never show up. I hate the people who do that, especially if they have groceries. I'm like, we have to literally go and defect out all these groceries because we can't resell them. They're nasty, they're melted, they're gross. Pisses me off. Anyways, the reason why yesterday was so bad was because I worked... No, wait. Yeah, no, I did work drive up. Oh, so this is like a continuation story, because yesterday was bad, obviously, but I obviously couldn't be too mad because I was working drive up. I knew what I expected. It's drive up. They had me on Monday the 3rd. I think at around 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. is when there was nobody scheduled to work drive up. Now, yes, they did schedule people to work drive up, but they all called out. Now chat. get together with me for a moment. I'm holding you in my couple little hands as I tell this to you. If you were in charge of a company and you had stuff that needed to get done and you wanted it to get done, what is the thing you need in order to get it done? Now, if your answer is employees, then you're right. You need employees to get the job done. Target, when people call out, Target goes, they'll be fine. And they just don't call in anybody else. So, what originally was maybe like 3 people on the service desk throughout the day interchangeably, and like 3 to 4 people on drive-up orders, now you've got 2 people on service desk and 1 person on drive-up, and now that the one of the 2 people from service desk now have to jump into drive-up because it's nearly impossible to do drive-up with just 1 person. Because like I said, you need at least 1 on drive-up and you need 1 on prep. The prep preps the orders, the drive-up person takes the orders outside and hands them out. You need at least 2 people. But it's still absolute hell when you only have 2 people working drive-up. Not even just for the job itself, but we have to get through like our meals and our breaks throughout the day. When one of us has to go to take our meal or break, the other gets left alone. So it's like, I always have kind of said it's ideal to have like 4 people on drive-up, because that means you always have 2 people prepping, you have 1 person drive-up, and you have 1 person who can always be taking their meal or their break, and we interchange that. I'm lucky if I even have a person working prep with me when I do drive-up, because Target can't hire anybody to save their life. I realize going fully into depth about this, there's the odd chance I lose the job. I could care freaking less. If anybody from Target is watching this, dude, I hate it there. You'd be doing me a favor by letting me go. Like, I'm an amazing employee. I've been so good at Target. I've done so good. Let me brag. Let me just feel my oats for a second. I've done so much for Target, even though they've absolutely backstabbed me. They've absolutely treated me like garbage. The guests are awful. Some of the coworkers there are just so rude, or they just don't do their job. I've had to pick up the slack so many times, and I'm losing my mind. Now, this next part I'm about to get into, I'm talking like it's some sort of freaking chapter book. Ew, I'm sorry. Thank you guys for sticking around if any of you are still here. Oh my god. God, I already need more water. Now, if you thought that people calling out and Target not replacing the people was bad enough, now, like I said, in the ideal circumstance, like maybe a couple people called out, we've got 2 people on service desk and maybe 3 people on drive up. That's like the bare minimum that we can have and like still actively succeed and do what we need to do. Now, guest service consists of service desk, and you've got, like I said, the drive up and prep. I wish my headphones could be longer. This sucks. Now, the problem at Target is that they like to I'm sorry, I'm like chinning my mic. Let me bring it up a bit more without breaking it again. There we go. The problem with Target is they love to steal us to fill in for other areas. Which, again, if we had everyone there, that'd be okay. Like, it sucks. I would like to have everybody that was scheduled to work over here. But it's like, if you're going to steal the people, then at least make sure that there's still people over here. And then if we ever need backup or if we ever need help, help us out. Send backup our way. It is like an absolute one-way street over at guest service. They constantly steal us to fill in for the check lanes. They constantly steal us to help do cart wiping and help out with this and help out with that. Now, yesterday, I was working drive up with another person on drive up, and we had 2 people call out. So there was only 2 people on service desk. So we had 2 people on drive up, which, like I said, 2 people is really hard to manage. But as long as it's not a busy day, it's okay. It's not that bad. Having 2 people on drive up is not that bad. If it gets really busy, though, like really, really busy, then it gets bad. Because, I mean, if you have one person just constantly outside handing out the orders, and then you have one person prepping all the orders and then running it out to the person on drive up, you can manage. But it's, like I said, 3 people is the way to go. Oh my god, I just shook everything. I'm sorry. So yeah, we had 2 people on service desk, 2 people on drive up. Now, a big detail is one of the people on service desk was... Oh, sorry, I just kissed my mic. Anyways, one of the people on service desk... Oh, my mic fell off again. No! No! Let me do things to you. That sounds so wrong. Actually, hold up. Let me fix my mic real fast. I fixed it. Hold up. I'm breaking it again this time. I just want to see if I can. There we go. Where did I leave off? Oh, yeah. Okay, so one of the guys on service desk was brand new. And listen, I've got no problem helping people and teaching people and training people. Another thing I did straight out of high school is I did improv coaching. Bro, my mic does not like being outstretched the way it is. It's already falling again. Are you kidding me? Why are you doing that? It's probably because it's so off balance, I figure, but like, come on. Let me have some fun. Oh, okay. There we go. There, just be okay. Be okay with what I'm doing, okay? Let me have my fun, Mike. Yeah, so I don't mind training people and stuff on service desk. Like, that's not an issue to me. The issue comes with when I don't have the time. And now you may ask, but why wouldn't you have the time? Because yesterday, drive up was so freaking busy. It was insane. Now, for most of the day, we actually did have 3 people on drive up. At one point, we had 4 people on drive up, which I mean, just like, oh, thank you. So yesterday, I worked from 3 to 10 p.m. So I got there at 3. It was 4 people on drive up, including me. But the problem is at 4:30, 2 people had to leave. So now it was just me and one other person. However, if we were able to survive until 5:30, and actually the person who was scheduled for 5:30, they actually came in early at 5. I don't know exactly why, but like, whatever. They can live their life. I don't care. They came in at 5. So if we were able to make it till 5, we'd have 3 people on drive up, which is like, it's okay. Like, that's actually like okay. We would have 2 people on drive up and 1 person on their break and meal, but like, that's manageable. I'm out of water. I'm sad now. I may have to get more water. Anyways, okay, so the third person comes in at 5, and now it's 3 of us on drive up, and I'm like, okay, there's 3 of us on drive up. There's only and the problem is that third guy who was helping us on drive up, he was from service desk, So now the only person that was left on service desk was the new guy. But it was okay because our lead in the store was also helping us with service desk. He was coming in and filling out over there, which is freaking rare. Let me just say that for the record. It is rare for them to come over and fill in and help us out, especially as long as they did at some points yesterday. So he came over and helped out the new guy every now and then. So there's 3 of us on drive up. Then, I think like half an hour later, my lead takes one of the guys off of drive up, puts him over, like in charge of front of store or like over by check lanes, and told us that he would be there the rest of the night. And I was like, okay. But that was okay because, and I actually forgot, there was 3 people on service desk. But then one of the guys, the one guy that got stolen from us on drive up, when he got moved to drive up, there's the new guy, and there was one other person on service desk who was also actually still kind of new as well. But then she ended up getting stolen off of service desk to go work self-checkout the entire night. We were told that she would be there for the rest of her shift. So I was like, okay. So now at that point, there was one person on service desk, which that isn't that bad. You can do service desk by yourself. But when you're brand new, you're going to have 20 questions. And I don't blame the person who's new because you don't know what you're doing. And what do you need when you don't know what you're doing? To ask questions and get help? And now what happens if you don't have anybody to answer questions or help you? You drown. Like, it's like, what do? You don't do anything because there's nothing to do. And that's common sense. And the thing that made me pissed was the fact that Target can't pick up common sense. Like, it's like they're too busy drowning in their money to notice their employees drowning in stress. Quote that. No, I'm kidding. So the thing that pissed me off was that it was us 2 on drive up and the one guy on service desk. And the guy on service desk, I caught him trying to ask for help like easily 5, 6, 7 times yesterday on his walkie. Like, hey, is there someone who could come and help me out at service desk? No response. I come out my walkie because I see that and I'm like, hey, who's in charge of front of store right now? No response. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I was like, not only do you have a new guy on service desk, but they're probably expecting us on drive up to help him when we're sitting here drowning. Now you may think, okay, but yeah, like if in your free time every now and then you can help him, and I agree. I would have been more than happy to help him. No! We were so drowned on drive up yesterday, which you wouldn't think on a Wednesday we'd be that busy. Oh my god, it was awful. It was so many people, and at most points, it wasn't like there was a ton of orders. It's just that they kept on coming in such a constant rate that there was no time to stop, no time to breathe. Like, it was like every single time I had finished prepping an order, a new order came in. Every single time I ran out an order, a new order arrived. Like, it was just a constant rate. So there was no time to stop or do anything. And like I said, I was working from 3 to 10. Target closes at 10. So if you're scheduled till 10, you're responsible for closing if you work at guest service. Closing consists of changing all of our logs for all of our different, like, salvage for return to stock, which is, like, canceled items, which is order pickup for, like, proof of order pickup that they got their order. Oh my god, stop. We have to change out bathroom logs, any items that guests return that are, like, damaged or gross or able to be donated or returned back to the vendor. We have to gather all that together, organize it, and take it to the back and organize it back there. Anybody who leaves items and paid for it but left it, we have to ring that all up. We have to clean up the desk and any, like, our work devices and our walkie-talkies. We have to grab anything that was left there and take it to the back. Just a ton of stuff that we're responsible for. And we need the time to do it. If we're lucky, between waiting for guests to come to guest service, we can get stuff done for closing. Oh, and not to mention go back. So what a go back is an item that you, like, grab off the floor that you're going to purchase, and then you walk up to the cash. No, my mic's falling again. Stop it. Stop being stupid. Hold up. I just have to like tighten it every now and then. Wow, if it'll let me. Why are you gonna keep on falling off my desk but then not allow me to tighten you? Like, come on. Bro, you know what I just realized? The word Titan, like T-I-G-H-T-E-N, and Titan as in like Attack on Titan, are like both the same sounding word. That's so crazy. I feel like I'm stripping the screw because I'm tightening it and it feels like nothing's happening. I don't know, Chi. What am I doing? Hold up. I'm gonna see if I'm just doing it like wrong. Maybe if I do it like this. It's also possibly because of my table. The table that I have all my setup and my monitor and everything set on is like this cheapy little folding table, which I realized could like fall and destroy at any moment in time. But you know what? I'm a rebel. It's fine. Thanks guys for hanging in there. I know this is like totally a weird stream, but you know what? We live for it. We live for the weirdness. Okay. Now my mic decides not to follow me again. I appreciate it. Okay. What's this music, by the way? What kind of... Okay. Now my mic decides to not fall again. I'd really appreciate it. Okay. Let me move my mic a bit. Hold up. Okay. Where did I leave off? Where did I leave off in my little podcast of mine? So I talked about them stealing people from us. I talked about, how it was like in a constant rate of people coming in to where I couldn't have any time to do anything. Oh, closing. So go backs. So that's another big responsibility we have up at guest service desk is go backs. So it's whenever a guest comes up and they're about to purchase an item and they're like, never mind, I don't want this. And they hand it to the cash register and the cashier is like, oh, okay, no worries. And we take it. It becomes a go back, which means that it's an item that a guest did not want or misplaced or put in the store where it doesn't belong, and now it needs to go back to its spot where it belongs. So we get so many go backs throughout the day between guests at the front of the cash register saying they don't want an item, and between guests dumping their items in random shelves throughout the store. So if you've ever like had a bag of chips and you like put it up with like cat food or whatever because you don't want it, we have to, like, when we're doing like zoning and everything, which is making stuff look pretty, we have to take that off. It comes to guest service, we organize where it should go, and then the people responsible for those areas comes and gets it and puts it back up in its spot. So by you leaving that one bag of chips, it gets put through like a 5-step process. So we're responsible for organizing all that for the people in charge of specific areas in the store. So that's a lot of responsibility. And that's like something that's possible to do if we have the people and the time. The issue comes whenever they ever see us at guest service have like 3 seconds to breathe, they think that it's okay to steal us to make us do other stuff. And it's like, no, we still have stuff we have to do. I have to put progress towards closing. They don't give a shit. They don't care at all. They just don't care. And it's so aggravating. Anyways, so yeah, so keeping in mind, I was supposed to work closing yesterday, so there's a lot of stuff that needed to get done, and I had no time to do it. And then the poor guy on service desk all by himself, he had no clue what he was doing. So he has questions every now and then, and nobody was responding to him at times. So I'm literally sitting here telling him, I'm like, hold on, I need to run all these orders out to blah, 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 out on drive up. If nobody's responded to you by the time I get back, I'll come over and help you. And I jumped in and helped him so many times yesterday. And I was not mad at him at all. But it was just so ridiculous. And then, the moment that ruined my day. I know, I've led up to this moment very hardcore. Are you guys ready? The thing that ruined my day yesterday. Oh, if my mic will not fall off and allow me to do this, we're gonna get nice and close. Hi, chat. Okay. The thing that ruined my day yesterday. I don't know if my music's too loud. Hold up. I'm really building up for this moment. Sorry. was the fact that at one point, I want to say about 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, is when Drive Up just blew up. And I mean, we had at one point upwards of 20 orders on the way, 10 to 15 of which were all here. And they all popped in at the same time. Now, that has happened to me many of times. That was nothing new, and I've dealt with it before. But we've had people to deal with that and help us through it. And if we didn't have people, we would ask for help, and we would receive help. Now, you cannot actively think... No. When I say there's 2 people on Drive Up, one person is outside handing off the orders, and one person is inside prepping them. I was in charge of prepping them. So I was inside essentially prepping 20 different orders, all of which were here, and I was expected to get them out there. Ideally, the average we're supposed to get them out there to the guests is before 2 minutes of when they put down their here. Now, put into perspective, 12 people all pop in at the same time, and you're like, okay. Now you may ask, okay, I mean 12 orders, they should be nice and organized, right? We have 3 different sections of the store where orders can be. And the only one that actually like makes sense as to why it is where it is the perishable and cooler grocery items. So you either have right behind service desk, which we call SD, service desk. You either have next to the service desk and a whole area behind all the clothes and everything, which we call MC, mobile cart. And then you have the cooler, the dries, the freezers, which is all the way. So you walk away from a guest service, past the entire entrance of Target, and past a couple check lanes to Starbucks. And then you go behind Starbucks to get behind all the cooler and everything. So if somebody, for example, has a couple grocery items and a couple like pillows and neck pillows or whatever, you have to go not only to behind service desk, sometimes also to the mobile car area, but then also all the way over to grocery, to the Starbucks area. Now you may go all the way over to the Starbucks area and grab a couple groceries for one order, and then you click off that order and then click onto a new order, which, by the way, you can't see what the order asks for or what their order is until you individually click on it. You can't look at multiple orders. And then you click on the order, you've already walked away from the grocery area, and there's another bunch of grocery items. It's happened so many times. So now you have like 12 orders, all that came in at the same time. But they're like not just single bag orders. Like they're like somewhere like upwards of like 10 to 15 bags of stuff, all in different areas. It was insanity. And like I said, at some point I felt like there was about 15 orders, all that were here at the same time. I pull my lead on the walkie and I'm like, hey, can you switch to our drive up channel? And he's like, switching. And I tell him, and I'm like, I need to let you know. I was like, if you can give us the one guy on Drive Up back, or if anybody can jump in and help us on Drive Up, I was like, I literally told him, like, quote me when I say this, because and I quote, I need help on Drive Up. I am overwhelmed. Now, it is Mental Health Awareness Month, bros, in case you didn't know. So it's like, when somebody, like, fully admits to you that they are overwhelmed, someone like me, I don't often like dive and delve. What am I trying to think of? Revel? I don't know what word I'm trying to think of, but anyways, kind of like go into detail about like my emotions or anything like that, and I usually just get stuff done and stay silent. But it's like when I have the guts to pull you aside and be like, hey, I'm overwhelmed. Please help me. He says, oh, well, we need blah, blah, blah to stay out on the floor to fill in. And I would help, but I'm currently doing this right now. And that's it. So he just essentially denied my cry for help. Guys, when I tell you that at that moment, I was ready to quit right then and there. I wish I could express to you just how ready I was to quit when he did that to me. So essentially, I was just like, okay. So I am stuck. And I told the guy in Drive Up too. I was like, don't you move from outside. I was like, because it is going to take us way longer if you come in here and we try to communicate what orders need to be prepped. Because I have everything down to the T, what I'm grabbing, where it's going, how I'm organizing it, who I need to grab, where I need to go. I was like, if you come in here, you're going to mess it up. And honestly, he did not have the time. He was too busy handing out orders at a constant rate to have any time to prep orders. And I was too busy prepping orders at a constant rate in order to help him hand out orders. Like, we had the cycle put down so well that it was literally the best case scenario in the situation that we were going through. So keeping in mind, I was sitting in there prepping nearly 15 orders all at the same time by myself. And I had to run them out to him as well, too. Oh my gosh. It was hell. And I was so close to passing out from, like, hyperventilating. I was breathing so hard. And it was so not fun. It was so awful. And I was just so pissed at how he just completely denied my request for help. And the guy in Drive Up too, he was like, yeah, no, hey Chase, no, I'll help you. He was like, let me help you, I'll come in and help you prep this stuff. I was like, listen, I know that you know that our best case scenario is you staying out there and handing out orders and me prepping all this for you. I was like, I got this, put your trust in me, I will do it, and I can do it. It's just going to be at the fastest I can go, which is not going to be fast enough, because I'm, again, by myself, doing all these orders. But I did it. I did it. And the funniest part is like I said, I had to grab like 6, 7, 8 orders before I can run it all outside. My lead had the fucking nerve. Ooh, I don't cuss that often, but he had the nerve to come onto our Drive Up channel. Now, at this point, we probably still had like 8 or 9 people still sitting in the parking lot. Some who had been waiting, no longer than 8 minutes. Which, speaking like super duper busy wise, that's not bad. There's some people during Christmas season, which I realize this isn't Christmas season, so I can't really compare them. However, I'm going to. There's some people during Christmas season who had to sit and wait for like 40, 50 minutes for their order. And it wasn't because anything was lost or anything. It was just there was that many people. And with all the force that we had working it. Now, again, I didn't work guest service and Drive Up during the Christmas season, so I haven't got to experience it. I've only heard through stories. But, where people had to wait like upward of 40 minutes to get their order because it was just so busy. So, we were doing great, all things considered. I was just grabbing the last few items for the very last person who was here. We probably only had like 3 or 4 people who were put down as on the way. And like all like 15 people who said they were here, we had already knocked out half of them. And I had the other half with me about to run out to him, to the Drive Up guy, who was still having to hand out all the other orders that I already gave him. I was grabbing the last stuff to hand out to him, and our lead comes on to the walkie because he heard me tell the Drive Up guy to stay outside and I was going to handle prepping. He said, no, Drive Up guy, you need to come inside and help prep with Chase. He was like, this is too many people. I said, yeah, he doesn't need to do that. I have everyone. But thanks, though. Bitch! Oh my god, the fucking glory I had in that moment. The glory I had telling my lead, which by the way is essentially my boss. Like, he's not like my boss, but like, if he were to say anything to my boss, like, he could get me ended. I literally sassed him so damn hard when he did that. The fact that he outright denied my request for help and then had the gall to be like, hey guys, here, I'm going to give you advice and tell you what you need to do on the thing that I just outright denied giving you help for. When I tell you that in that moment, oh crap, I kicked my pooper scooper. Anyways, yes, my pooper scooper for my cat is right by my feet. Let's not talk about it. Anyways, when I tell you that in that moment, oh, I could have so easily quit right then and there. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I felt so good. And when we finally got everyone cleared out, which we did it really well. I mean, once I had gotten everyone that he needed outside that was there, I started helping him hand out orders, and we got them all out. And I didn't mess up. Scratch that. I messed up one, but it wasn't like I gave the wrong order. I just forgot to give some packs of water. But I mean, the person comes on drive up every single day, so I'm sure they noticed. They're gonna literally get it right back the next day. They'll be fine. Anyways, yeah. So literally yesterday, guys, the fact that like I came home and was like still in a mentally okay state, it baffles me. But I literally, when I came home, so today, the reason why I say yesterday and today have added to make a horrible, like, emotional state that I'm in right now is because today I was scheduled to work cart wiping. Now, I despise cart wiping so much. It is the absolute worst job, and I hate doing it. You literally just stand in one spot all day long, constantly cleaning carts, dealing with the nastiest, trashiest stuff in carts, dealing constantly with people who don't wear masks when they come in, who are just super nasty and gross. I mean, I've had people literally walk in and they're like, and I'm like, hey, do you want me to get you a mask? And they're like, no. And they're like, I had like one lady today come near me and ask me to get her a scooter, a driving scooter, motorized scooter. And I was like, yeah, sure. And I come by and she hasn't put on a mask yet. We'd given her a mask and she was putting it on. And as I get off it, she's like right next to me. I'm so freaking happy I'm vaccinated because she was next to me and she goes, I don't want to cough like fully because I will hurt my throat really bad, but you get my point. She did it so gross and it was like in my direction. I was like, oh, like I was like, oh fudge that, man. Oh my gosh. But yeah. So I had to work today from 2:30 to 10, which is 7.5 hours of cart wiping. I was okay the first hour. When I got home yesterday and I knew that my next shift today was cart wiping, I had said, I'm going to call out. I need to call out. I was like, I cannot. I will not work this. I know that every single time I come off of a cart wiping shift, I'm miserable. Now, I haven't had to work a cart wipe shift in maybe like a month. They tried to have me work a cart wipe shift last week, but I called off for it. Because I knew that I was just not in an okay state, and I called out, and I avoided getting into a really sad state, which is literally, not kidding you, the situation I'm in right now. Which is being so unhappy right now. So I was fully ready and prepared after how awful yesterday was to just call out today. I didn't call out. I was just like, listen, I need money. I took 4 days off. If you guys remember all the streaming I was doing the last few days, I took 4 days off because I got my second vaccine shot. And my first 2 days, I mean, was just awful. I mean, it was just awful. So I took the 4 days off, which was great, but that was a lot of days in which I wasn't making money. And I need money! So it's like, ugh. You know what? I'm gonna suck it up. I swear, if anything goes wrong or anything just not my way happens today, I will literally just crumble. And nothing necessarily awful happened today, but I mean, just the shift, cart wiping, it just sucks the soul out of me, man. The first like hour or two, for like up until about 5:30, because I actually like until about 4:30. I hadn't looked at the time, and I was doing okay. I wasn't super happy, but I still had a bit of energy in me. I wasn't too much so thinking about it. Then I went on my first 15 break, and I came back, and I went maybe for about an hour. I think it was about like 5:30 or 5:45 that an absolute wave of just unhappiness hit me. I was like, I have to be here for nearly 5 more hours, and I want to go home right now. And not even like, oh, I want to go home, or oh, I'm tired. Like, no, I was like, I need to go home right now. Like, I was so not in a good place. I was like, I need to go home now. I was literally just in there, like, thinking about the fact that I would be sitting there for 2 or 3 more hours. And it was just not processing in my brain as something that I could possibly do. I was that unhappy. I ended up going up until about 7:15 or 7:30, which was like 2 more hours. Which at that point, it's 5:30. I was already like dreading myself. The fact that I even made it to 7:30 without just completely losing my mind, I don't know how I did it. But by 7:30, I finally got to go on my lunch, which, you know, a lunch at 7:30 p.m. We love that. Anyways, I just, wow. But I will say, at around like 7:30, and then when I came back from my lunch at around 8 o'clock, I felt like a new okay surge of energy. Like, I was like, okay, I'm getting things organized. It's not nearly as busy. I'm feeling okay. I was like, I can make it. I can keep going. But I mean, once 5:30 hit and that little like wave of just like absolute dread hit me, my whole night just got ruined. Like, I was just like, I was like, this is why I actively avoid working cart wiping. And it's like, I even try to tell my leads too, anytime they ever are like, hey, do you mind? I'll fill in for you for cart wipe. Can you go do this? I'm like, yes, please. I would love to. Like, I try to put the point down every chance I get that I hate car wiping, and I would do literally, like, if they told me to go lick the toilets and make them sparkly clean, I'd be like, I'm on it. Like, literally, oh my goodness. It's just, I'm dead serious. Cart wiping is so awful. I hate it so much, and everyone likes to say how easy it is, and I'm like, well, if it's so fucking easy, then do it your damn self and let me work what you're working. Like, it's so easy for them to say that, but I never ever see them working it. I love how that works. Anyways, I'm going insane, guys, in case you can't tell. Yeah, so I think I've reached the end of this podcast story. Between having a middle finger put in my face and drowning on drive-up orders, and then working my absolute least favorite soul-sucking shift today. Fuck, man. I really just felt so down in the dumps. I really just talked for an hour. Hell yeah. That was great. I sat here and thought too, I was like, if I were to just chat, I was like, would I actually just sit here and just talk? And I was like, what happens if like nobody's like in chat talking? I'm like, am I just gonna sit here and talk to myself? We now know the answer is yes. Anybody who is actually like just lurking and listening, bros, I love you guys. Thanks for letting me vent. I feel like way better now. I'm not even gonna lie. I do feel better. I can't believe I actually just sat here and vented for a stream. We love that. Yeah. I'm so excited for my old job to come back. I don't know if I'll quit Target. I don't think I'm gonna quit. Fuck, for all I know, I might end up working both jobs. Just that I'm not gonna work at Target for nearly as long as I am now. I'm working nearly 40-hour weeks with them. Because obviously I don't have school. I don't have another job. The only commitment I have is you guys. So, and I don't think Target would really care. I'm like, yeah, hi, my name's Griffy Buns. I have a community that I need to tend to. They're like, shut your bubblegum, dum-dum. So I'm hoping once I get that new job, Target lays the hell off of me. And I'm not even saying it like it's Target's fault in terms of why I work there so much. We literally just like maybe a week or so ago got pulled into the office and I got asked about my availability. I told them 25 to 40 hours. I mean, that's my min to max. And the thing is like I hate Target and I don't want to work it. And if I can avoid working it, then hell yeah, I'll avoid working it. But I need money. I need money. I now assist in my household in paying like rent, and I pay the phone bill, and I took over the internet because I want internet that works for live streaming. So I'm paying for the internet now, and it's like I'm paying for stuff. And you know, it's like I have the luxury and the privilege of being able to make that money and pay for that stuff. And I realize that a lot of people don't have that. So it's like, yes, I have all these complaints and I don't like this job and it's awful, but it's way better than a lot of other jobs, and it's making me the money I need to live and even have a bunch more money to spend on what I want. Some people, they literally make enough to get by and that's it. Like, I'm making enough to, like, live and enjoy myself. The problem is I barely ever have the time to spend that money to enjoy myself. I bought two things. I bought a season pass for a water park in my area, and I made a promise to myself that I'm going to be using that, and I want to go to the water park every now and then and like have fun. And I also bought a Groupon full day pass for this arcade in my area. And I'm on one of these days I'm gonna go and do it, and I'm like, even if I don't really have the time, I'm still gonna go and do it because I need to enjoy myself. And that's all. That's why I said that's why I'm here right now, guys. If I can again get mushy, the only reason I'm here streaming right now is because I know that this makes me happy again. This is something that like makes me feel like myself and allow me to be myself. I'm not having to be like, hi, welcome to Target, I'm Blue Diamond, this is that, like, you know, like, it's like, no, I can, like, be weird and goofy and weird and goofy and weird and goofy. Hey, shut up. And it's okay. Like, I won't get fired for it. I mean, granted, Twitch could still ban me, but, you know, come for me, Twitch. I dare you. Ugh, don't take that out of context. Anyways, ew, anyways, damn, I could fall asleep right now. I really just went and vented my whole work. Okay. Let me get myself back into our normal sitting position and get myself some more water. Hold up. I mean, I'll still talk. I'm not like officially going away or anything. But I'm just saying what I'm doing with my life. Okay. Oh, that was so comfortable the way I was sitting, guys. Oh, that was lovely. Okay. Let me get everything fixed again. I took off my noise gate and everything. Bro, I had you guys nice and raw on my lips. Ew! Oh, I can't believe I actually just said that sentence. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me for saying that sentence. In my brain, I was like, you know what? Let's just say it and have fun and laugh. And then I actually said it, and I was like, what the hell am I thinking? Why would I say that? This is not how I had it before. How did I have it before? How did I... Oh, because I moved my monitor a bit. I was like, why is it so weird? Is that really it? Hold up. I'm confused. How did I be a streamer before? I messed up with my whole setup, and now I'm like, how did I do this before? Wait, that's right. I did move my camera down a bit. That's why I think I was so weirded out, because I was laying down in the chair. Don't mind me resetting my whole stream. Okay. There we go. That's kind of how I had it before. Okay. Oh, man, guys. Well, for those of you who are still around, thanks for letting me vent. For those of you who aren't around, thanks for giving me the means in which I could vent and talk about things. I'm going to give myself some water real fast, and then we'll kind of wrap things up. We're at 2 hours. I cannot believe I just streamed for 2 hours without actually doing anything. That's hilarious! But I hope nobody's been talking in chat. I'm pretty sure my Streamlabs has been up to date, and I don't think anyone's been saying anything. Watch people been like saying stuff this whole time, and I've just not listened or seen it. Hold up. I think I'm good. Yeah, okay. I thought I was going crazy. I literally have a chat box on my stream. What am I talking about? Ignore me. Anyways, oh, excuse me. Okay. Who should we raid? Who's up in live right now? Who's doing what? No one. Okay, cute. Let's go raid someone new. Let's see. Who to raid? Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just vented as hard as I did. I can't even think the last time I vented like that. Oh, I love Twitch therapy. Okay, let's see. Let me think. What's a funny game that someone can be playing? Oh, I want to do someone doing art. How iconic would that be? Like, I'm sitting here talking about like life and therapy and all this, and then we go and watch someone do an art. Bro, hell yeah. Okay. Cat Shark Day. Is this like a fish lady? What? That's kind of cool. Bro, people are so talented. This is so cool. That's the other thing with art. There's so many people watching it. And I'm just like, ugh. I'm trying to find somebody with not that many viewers. Because I want to go for somebody with not that much support. But I'm just like, damn, so many people have... So many people. Oh my god. Scooter the Scotty? He says, I draw and build castles in Minecraft. That's kind of cute, actually. Scooter the Scotty. Got it. I want to raid him. Okay. Okay, let me get this set up real fast, guys. I was going to say, thank you for hanging in there with me as I get this all figured out. I'm like, you guys just hung in there for me for 2 hours of nonsense. I was like, psh, psh, psh. I was like, if you guys wanted to leave, I feel like you would have already. Oh, Astolfo Ramos, what is your favorite Whole Food store? Is there different types of Whole Food stores? Wait. Mine is the one off 3rd? There's different Whole Food stores? Wait, hold on. First of all, Astolfo Ramos, welcome in. Second of all, how dare you just come in here and break my brain like that? Wait. There's what? Wait. What are the different types of Whole Foods stores? Is there different types, or am I just going insane? Whole Foods Market? The one off a 3rd? Are you talking about like in like New York or something? Because when I hear numbered streets, I think of New York. Oh no, Astolfo, you're breaking my, I was just nearing the end of the stream and you just broke my brain like this, and I'm not even complaining. It's, you have 10 seconds to answer. My favorite Whole Foods is, ooh, one that I went to that had macaroons. There we go, there's your answer. I went to one with friends that had macaroons. Yum. I think it was the first time I ever had macaroons. I think it was. I think it was about like a year ago. I went to one that had macaroons. So thank you for answering the survey. Anytime, Astolfo. I'm always here to answer your surveys. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Ooh. What did I have? I think I had one that was like cookies and cream. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But macaroons are overpriced as hell. Like, they're really overpriced. Anyways, okay. Enough about macaroons. I just sat here and vented about my stresses in life for an hour or so. I do not need to vent for another hour about macaroons and Whole Foods. Although, that's content. I got macaroons with Candace. With Candace. Oh. Candace dick figure your mouth. Ha 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 ha. You got me. Yep. Yep. I walked into it. I'm okay with it. I'm so emotionally damaged that I'm just like, yeah, you know what? Yes, it can. I've got a big mouth. Oh, did you see how big that mouth was when I laughed? Did you see how big it was, Astolfo? Alrighty. Yeah, so we're gonna go raid Scooter the Scotty. He's doing some art, and I want to go support him. I'm not gonna do my normal raid, like where we like spam and do messages and all that. we're kind of chilling today. So this raid's gonna be a little chillin' as rail, chillin' as rail as Vale as Bell as. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going crazy, guys. I'm actually going insane. Okay. Thank you guys for putting up with me today. I know today was absolutely random and crazy. I had no plan for today's stream. All I knew is I wanted to hit the live button and just talk because I was not feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Thank you guys for putting up with me. Thank you guys for always sticking in there with me. I appreciate and love every single one of you. Even you, Astolfo. You and your Whole Foods and your Candace. I will see you guys tomorrow for a normal stream. Same time. Thanks. Sharing the love. I love it. I love your love that you're sharing. I'll be back again tomorrow, same time. 11:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we'll be up with a game. My shift tomorrow shouldn't be that bad. I'll survive. I'll survive. I come back and I vent for 5 hours. Alrighty, guys. That'll do it for me. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! See ya.